Let's see if I have enough. My computer's hard disk space is a little low. Let's see if I don't know how to make room. That I have been trying, but let's see. That's not the case. NFC East, we have Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, and Washington Commanders. Dallas Cowboys has Dak Prescott, who has been injured here and there. Cooper Rush has been decent backup, so nothing wrong here. Trey Lance are their third quarterback. I just noticed that. He has some injuries, but if he's healthy, obviously can be good. Dallas could be one of the teams who could be really. There has not been. Is that true that there is not anything? There has been much for the cheer for Dallas, or actually there is, because there is 24 wins and 10 losses in excluding playoffs. Their winning loss ratio that is very good. In playoffs they are a little wobbling, has been, but Dallas are now, in America they are always like Dallas for some reason, but now there is a real reason to like them. Mike McCarthy is top 5 coaches in NFL with ease. Dak Prescott, if healthy, can make an effort. The defense is very good, actually. I haven't been noticed. Dallas are really one of the most. If you play with, if you don't make your, I don't know how to speak that. If you are betting, trying betting wisely, and you are trying to seriously, if you are betting seriously, Dallas are one of the smartest bets to win the Super Bowl based on odds, coaches, quarterbacks, and things that have been done. And I will play Dallas many places and to win the Super Bowl, and in what is called a single game. So hard, I don't know. Single games, but there the people might overbet Dallas because they are so popular. That they are. New York Giants got surprisingly good last year by the best 8. They won 9 and lost 7 in. I have to find that word because I always regular season. I have been playing video games so much, and there is a regular season term. I just forgot it. In regular season, that word 9-7 winning losing ratio was in regular season New York Giants. Their coach Brian Daboll, I don't count him a very good coach, but he has not been that there. If I remember, yes, I remember that he has been there. He hasn't been there that long, but I don't count. He's a very mediocre coach, and Daniel Jones is a very mediocre quarterback. Tyrod Taylor is a backup quarterback, and I don't know why he's not starting games, because every time he plays, he's at least good or decent, or he's not shining that much, but I wonder he's not starting. Maybe there's injuries are there, but he should start in some team. New York Giants are much more closer year before for 13 stats on winning and losing than the last year. Last year was huge overachieved by Giants, and they are falling by much. Bet against them. Washington Commanders are very okay team. Good in defense. Always important to play teams that defense good, even if they are not passing millions of touchdowns. They are always good values. Ron Rivera they has a very excellent coach. In Carolina, he was super with Cam Newton, and therefore and many more years also, not just one. Sam Howell is a new quarterback. Jacoby Brissett is a very reliable quarterback to be in the team, so Sam Howell can be relaxed if things not going good. Brissett can handle it, at least. But very interesting to see. Washington could be good values here and there in opening games, because Washington are not valued very good team in general, and Ron Rivera is a great coach, and Washington are not maybe the best home teams in the league, but it may be the visiting maybe away wins. I always think visitor. Away teams, maybe Washington get, because uploading. Usually teams are obviously winning much more games at home than at away. How it sounds so weird. Away. Washington has been winning about same amount games home and away, so it means that their home advance is not that great, and probably better try them on away games. But if they are home advantage teams like Atlanta or Giants or something, then always try underdog if teams like Carolina Panthers and Washington Commanders or Atlanta Falcons or Chicago Bears are playing. Always try underdog, because these teams are not used to play favorite, and it's very, very good values to play. You lose, you probably don't win that much, but you lose a much less money when you play underdogs generally. But you have to, obviously, that's the bad news, that you have to work very hard and many years to learn which places are good, and everybody make mistakes. Everybody who is nowadays successful has made huge amount of mistakes, and therefore they have been keeping trying. It's not very easy always, but it's also fun to just watch the games if you like, but I don't. Okay. Washington can get some upsets in single games, but not in season-wise. There was some team like Phila. Now somebody would say it. Wait a minute, old gag. How about Philadelphia Eagles? Yeah, there is some Philadelphia Eagles that are second favorite in the season, and I just forgot them. And now some would make some physical. I have read a lot of psychology, and someone would say that are they that bad team that you forgot them, because nobody forget Kansas City Chiefs or Buffalo Bills or that kind of team. So Philadelphia was a great finalist last year. Their odds was 23 to win the Super Bowl. So I understand if you were frustrated that you were almost to win, but it was a good bet if you bet Philadelphia Eagles to win the Super Bowl last year when odds were 23, or therefore you made a very good bet even if you didn't win. Always remember, you can professional bettors like me knows that you can make a really good bet even if you are not winning. That's a very important thing to understand. And you can make a bad bet even if you're winning. If you want to improve your betting skills, that is very important to understand when you are winning wrong reasons, because then you probably don't understand why you are winning, and then it's very important to understand when you are winning, why you are winning and why you are losing, because if it's randomness, you are going to get trouble, and we don't want that. Philadelphia also play in this group. Nick Sirianni is a great coach. Jalen Hurst is a great quarterback. Marcus Mariota is a injured backup, but good quarterback if healthy. Philadelphia last year was great. Season before, very mediocre. Philadelphia is probably overvalued because their last season was good, and probably we have to say that they are not that good this year. There is pretty much nothing wrong about them. All what is wrong is that public has been noticed that they are very, very entertaining team, and and when people notice something, teams that are, hey, they are good, let's bet them here and there, and then you have to wise better just skip these kind of teams and try something else. It needs usually much more patient, but it is better than play these favorites, because everybody else are betting and odds are bad to the real probabilities. And I just put it away where it was. I didn't remember. Philadelphia are favorite to win the division, but I would say Dallas win this division. It's not that far-fetched, and Dallas betting division and probably Super Bowl and the conference are more than good bets based on odds. Now we can move second NFC division. I am professional better. Yes, I am. NFC North. We have Detroit Lions, the favorite. There is some years when Detroit last has been division favorite. I don't know if never, but not in like 20 years for sure. Remember, eat bananas if you are not cooking person. Eat bananas; they are good. Detroit Lions has Jared Goff in the quarterback, and Teddy Bridgewater once again, very good backup quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater if he is healthy. There is very much injuries in the quarterbacks, unfortunately, but Teddy Bridgewater is good if he is healthy, and therefore Detroit has a very good chance to be good this season. But for some reason, Detroit is in general 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9th best teams in ranking in Unibet odds. It's an overplacement. Dan Campbell is a good coach. Jared Goff is a good quarterback. Not that Jared Goff career has been okay, but when I saw Detroit's champion odds first time, it is not. Jared Goff was great, 29-7 last year and 19-8 before that, and 2013 before that. So he's good. But I must say Detroit is people has been Detroit can be good, but people are over, I don't know what the words. You should go against them based on the odds what are there, because I cannot rely Detroit because their defense has always been awful, and if you have good attacking and bad, if points are coming both, if you are a team that is counting on Super Bowl candidate, you should have a much more decent defense. Detroit's defense is way too weak to go anywhere to the... I want to see that their defense has been improved in this break, because I just don't understand that they are in NFC 1, 2, 3, 4th favorite total. It doesn't. I know the division winner gets the highest positions, but which doesn't make sense if some division is very good and some are very bad, and then the bad divisions winner are still better than the good teams. It's just plain stupid, but just Detroit's if Detroit season are going not that good, I wouldn't be so surprised, because Detroit are going to the right direction, but people are way too hesitant. People are hesitating way too much of them, and there is probably you should just skip Detroit in Super Bowl and that, and probably also the single games because they are so. Last season they had 126 Super Bowl odds and now only 23, so that kind of transformed in odds are usually there is a good reason that the odds are much more smaller, but when it's like Detroit Lions, who is not that usually good, Detroit Lions, I don't know. When the teams is not usually in the champion candidate, Super Bowl candidate, you have to be very aware that how they are performing. They could be good, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are getting out of the playoffs or dropping in the first round or something and winning %50 or something. High expectations doesn't always get the high outcome. Not even close. Minnesota Viking is my favorite team. I don't know why people doesn't respect them in odds, because there is Kirk Cousins, there is Dalvin Cook, there is Kevin O'Connor in coach, very good coach. Nick Mullins is a backup, okay, yeah, and I don't know why Minnesota is not getting any that much. Minnesota has been at least as good as, example, Dallas Cowboys, and still people are loving Dallas Cowboys, and Minnesota is getting nowhere near. I don't know why. They are pretty much as good a team, but still people don't respect Minnesota. I don't know why. And let's say right now, I wouldn't be anywhere near surprised that Minnesota would outclass Detroit in those two single games and therefore divisions, because in my paper Minnesota is at least as good as Detroit or better at there. Green Bay Packers are obviously now falling down in odds, 61 now, 12 last year. Jordan Love is now the starting quarterback, Sean Clifford backup. So Matt LaFleur, who is an excellent coach, has a very hard ground to work now, because obviously Aaron Rodgers' replacement has too much to do, and Jordan Love has not had a decent chance to show his skills, but probably the expectations are, because Green Bay is also so has so much fans, so we should be patient with Green Bay and let them go bad this year and be good next year or that after. Green Bay could be very, very poor this year, or it wouldn't be surprised that Green Bay is. It's hard to predict, because without Aaron Rodgers they hadn't been playing so much. He was injured sometimes there some years ago, but still it's very, very hard to. Chicago Bears is usually a weak team, and Matt Eberflus coach, I don't know too much. He could be good, but nowadays, just now, he's a very mediocre right now. Justin Fields is a good, decent quarterback. Tyson Bagent is backup. Justin Fields, 17-11 touchdown interception, 7-10 before that. So, but I have to remind myself that 99 born. I put born dates here in my, because it's obviously simple, and Justin Fields obviously has very much room to improve, but Chicago's games that has been seen, there is really not that their home games are not that good, which is usually the good contribution that if you want to see if team is anywhere near, and if you are losing your home games all the time, so it's obviously not a good thing. Chicago could be last year only 3 wins. Probably they are improving, but don't try them when they are favorites, because I found teamrankings.com has very good stats, and there was some interesting stats that Chicago Bears, when they have been favored 7 times, there had been winning 7 times of them, even if they are a bad team. That was pretty surprised, because usually teams like Chicago Bears are losing at least as much, even more, when they are winning when they are favorite, because they are so unbalanced team. So that was surprised, but that is a pretty much luck anyhow. And Chicago Bears won't get playoffs and are somewhere in the bottom with some mentioned other teams that has been mentioned. Now we remember to get all the teams. Last clip in the group division wise, and maybe something therefore, and I have to I hope my computer these videos fit there, and let's see if you are seeing these videos or something. Okay.